Questions?
Hey, Juwan, what was the talk at halftime? They were obviously really hot from deep early on. What was sort of the conversation in the locker room?
We just know basketball, everybody knows it's a game of runs. So, coaches really emphasize that, we just got to cut that off for them. So, a lot of teams going to make shots, a lot of teams going to go on their runs, but at the same time, we just got to come as a unit, come together and just, cut it off. And that's what we did. We ain't folding the pressure and we ain't, separating them like that. We just went on the second half with this mindset of just stopping that run. That's what we did.
Emmanuel, how much was defense an emphasis in the second half? You guys forced 18 turnovers, got 25 points. Off of that, defense and physicality, was that a big reason why the game flipped the way it did in the second half?
Yeah, coming into halftime, we told each other, hey, they were feeling way too comfortable out there. We had to, disrupt, kind of the rhythm that they had. That's exactly what we did, being physical on cuts, rebounding, on the ball, hand pressure, and all of that. And I think we did a good job of, applying that. Now it's about applying it for 40 minutes. We still trying to be consistent at that, but that's really how we kind of set the tone. And, we're still learning, but that's pretty much what we got out of it for the second half.
Was there any hangover at all from the way the St. John's game ended and then trying to turn the page on that?
Third game in the season, we still getting a time of just being unified, but we're not going to look back at the last game. Last game, whatever happened, it happened. But it's a new game, it's a new day, so that's what we went out with the mindset of just playing our game, play as a team, and just focus on this dub.
Either one of you guys, what'd you see to Blaze in the second half?
It was huge for us. He was huge. I mean, he had 3 rebounds in the first half and finished with 10. It was just he was being more physical. We asked him to do that. We told him, Blaze, you need to control the paint, and that's exactly what he did in the second half. Contesting shot, grabbing rebounds, being physical with it, and same thing that he did on the other side, controlling the paint. He had 2, 3 dunks. So he responded. He responded pretty well.
I know they came back to erase it, but how big was that, Juwan, to get off to that start you did with a couple of threes early? And
just within the game, my team got the belief of my shot. I've been working on all summer about that, but at the same time, just my teammates finding me at the right time, in the right spot. So, as I got rolling, I was still finding my teammates, still feeding off their energy. So their energy really did help me, get to the basket anytime I want to, make open shots, make the right reads. But all that was just me playing within the game.
How important was it to finish a game like this? Not just win, but to take control and dominate the way you did, to close it out. Just to get that confidence back, get some of that swagger going into a big test coming over this holiday weekend.
It's really important, especially after what happened last game at St. John's. We needed to flush it out, and I think we responded to that in a big way of making a statement that we still what we're supposed to do. We still staying the course, and whatever happens, we'll keep grinding every day. Everybody knows it's a one step at a time type of thing. We're not going to be extremely successful from the beginning. We're still learning how to play together, still learning our defense, how to, hone it and be able to shut down teams. And, it's about doing that at the end of the day. And it's game 3 right now, so game 3, game 4? 4? I'm sorry, I'm losing the count. So game 4, so it's still a lot of games left in the season.
What's the mood around you guys heading into Orlando? I know early in the season, I'm sure this can be real big to spark some confidence going forward.
Not to say I've been to Orlando in this tournament before, especially last year and playing with Alabama, but I know just the environment around there, you off the scenery, you're not close at Nebraska at all. We always down Orlando for, but at the same time, still one game at a time. Not feeling look ahead, 2 games ahead, 3 games in 4 nights. It's a big thing for us. You got to play one game, then tomorrow you got to play another game. So at the same time, you got to play as a unified team like we always been doing for the four games, even the winning losses. But at the same time, if we go down there, just have fun. It's a game of basketball is very fun for us, but at the same time, it's very fun when your team, play unified, play together, and get a W. So that's what we're going to go with that mindset.
Anything else for players? Thank you, guys.
Thank you.